Hi guys!
Hello.
Welcome back to Logosol Portable Sawmills here in beautiful sunny Härnösand, Sweden. Today we've had great spring weather,
Yes.
as you perhaps can see from all of this mud that we're standing in. But that's fine, spring is on the way, so we're happy. And we're happy that it once again is Milling Monday. I always long for Mondays.
Yes. That's
This is the best day of the week ever. So, and today, yes, you're like, it's
is.
amazing.
and I,
And today we're having, this is going to be a great live stream. All of our live streams are great, but this one is special.
everyone is special.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So today we're going to have a look at the unboxing of the B751 and to see how the B751 ships and comes delivered. And we've already prepared a fully assembled brand new B751 with the 13 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. So we're going to have a look at that and also do some milling, of course. Man glitter.
The best part.
Yeah, the best part.
But we
Glitter.
will show all very nice features on the Sawmill.
Exactly. So if you are deciding on a Logosol Sawmill, you should stay tuned to see all the great features that we have to offer. And we're having a look at the B751, but all features that we're going to look at is also available on all our Sawmills, the B751 Pro and the B1001 as well. And as always, if you are interested in Logosol and our products, please visit our homepage for prices and more information regarding us and our products. Go to logosol.com. You can also choose to subscribe to our newsletter. And that way you'll be the first to know about new exciting products, new campaigns, and more inspirational content from us here at Logosol. And we have a Facebook page, Logosol Portable Sawmills. We have an Instagram account, Logosol Portable Sawmills, and you can find us on YouTube as well. So go follow those pages and channels and give us a thumbs up if you like what we are doing. And press the subscribe button to be notified about great content from us here at Logosol.
What did you say? Did you say Logosol Portable Sawmill?
Logosol Portable Sawmills.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. And we have a lot of live streams that we did already. So if you're interested and want to watch them, just head over to our Facebook page or the YouTube channel to watch them.
Yeah.
Then you'll see me and Karin and our colleagues talking about our products, demoing them, creating sawdust,
Yeah.
and hopefully some boards and planks as well.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, done talking, or?
I hope that we will get a lot of questions and comments today. I'm looking forward to that. So write questions, comments in the chat, and we will answer during the stream.
So now we're done talking.
Now we are done talking. Let's check out the Sawmill.
Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice. It's like, no. So let's take in a Sawmill. Anders. Woohoo! Karin, I got my own Sawmill.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I suppose you are very happy now.
I'm really happy and excited.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to rip these boards apart and start the assembly process.
Yeah, do that.
It looks really cool and exciting. It's very cool. It's very cool.
It's very cool.
Anders, thank you for the delivery.
You're welcome.
Looks really good. We have the B751 here on a pallet. The saw head comes almost fully assembled. What's needed is the engine itself, which we have here packed inside the pallet. And we also have a bandsaw blade from Baco that comes with the sawmill. So we can just start by taking the bandsaw blade out. And then on with the fun.
Can we start? You're so strong, Andreas. You have it in your hands.
Looks really cool, huh?
Very neat.
So there we have it, the bandsaw, the saw head, and then we'll just lift off the Briggs and Stratton motor that we have here. And we also have a small box with accessories for the motor, the centrifugal clutch, and the throttle cable, and some other screws and bits and pieces in there. And now to access the rail, we need to lift the saw head off.
We could also mention that it is plastic wrapping on the pallet when it comes delivered.
Yes. But the plastic wrapping wasn't there now.
No. Have you done some preparations?
Yeah, I've already took it away. I'm almost lifting it with one arm. So we'll just put the saw head aside. And then I think it's time for Karin to show her
Yeah.
camera skills,
Yeah.
so that we can have a closer look on what's inside the pallet.
I was so inside the chat. We have our first question.
Oh, wow.
What is the difference between planks and boards?
The thickness.
What?
The difference between a plank and a board is the thickness. A board is up to 1.5 inch, I think, and then above that it's a plank. I can't remember exactly where you go over from board to a plank, but basically a thinner board is a board, and
Really?
and a thicker board is a plank.
Okay.
So,
Let's go on.
but anyway, we can talk boards or we can talk planks.
Yeah.
I think people get the idea anyway that we're talking about lumber.
Planks is thicker.
Planks are thicker, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
have a look in this neat and tidy pallet. So inside here we have the base components for the rail. We have the rails on this side, and over here on that side as well. And then we have the end pieces that fit the end of the rails to connect the rail ends and give a nice ending of the rail, so to close the endings a bit. And then we have the attachment plates for the log shelves or the cross bunks, and we have the cross bunks itself are down here. And then Anders picked up the arm that will hold the clutch, not the clutch, the throttle actuator, and also the height adjustment handle. What else do we have? We have the beams with holes in them for holding the log clamps. We have the plates for the anti-tip guards that prevent the saw head from falling off the rails. And we also have some bags with screws and the leveling feet as well. So that's it basically.
Yeah.
So it's not much to it. Very few pieces, easy to assemble with a very good manual, easy to follow. The things that's left on the saw head is to put the motor in place, to attach the centrifugal clutch, and then attach the bandsaw blade and align the wheels. And if you are interested in seeing how you do the final preparations before you take your first cuts, we actually made a live stream about that just a few weeks ago, setting up your bandsaw mill for the first cut, I think we called it. So we actually go through the settings that you need to do before you start milling to get the bandsaw blade aligned on the band wheels, and so that the bandsaw blade also runs true against the rail. And here we have the T-handle for blade tensioning, and we also have the locking mechanism for the saw head. These are actually really easy, cool gadgets that keep your saw head fixed at the end of the rail before you, when you're not using it or when you're not pushing the saw head, these clicks at the end and just keeps the saw head in one position so it doesn't go away by itself. Automatic milling, no. To prevent that.
And every piece is screwed to the pallet so they can't scratch against each other.
Exactly, they are fixed with screws, so everything is firm on the bottom of the pallet. And we also get this sheet with where you have the guys at the assembly department check off everything that's supposed to be included in the pallet and sign the paper, so we know that everything is here.
And we have a super nice manual that follows the bandsaw mill, of course.
Yeah,
easy to follow.
Easy to follow and easy to get started. And now Anders and a colleague of ours, Erik, they actually did the assembly last Friday.
Yes.
So without further ado, here is the B751.
Let's go.
In its full glory. So here we have it, fully assembled. Can you just turn the TV a bit?
Yes.
So this is it. Assembled and ready to go. The B751 with the 13 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. The B751 can cut logs up to 75 centimeters in diameter. It can cut a standard length up to 4.8 meters. And the board width is 60 centimeters. I talked about features before we started. And since I'm at the operator's position now, we can start to have a look at the scales. We have two scales. One absolute scale that shows the distance from the saw blade and down to the cross bunks or log beds. And we have one scale that's a production scale where we can choose to produce 1 inch, 1.5, 1 3/4, or 2-inch boards or planks. And this scale is really super nice because when you have a cant, or when you produce the cant, you just have to hit one of these lines, and you know that you will end up getting a 1 inch or 1.5 inch board at the end. So you don't need to measure and calculate on the log itself. So really easy to use and quick to get going, to get from one cut to the other. And we also have this red magnet that follows along when you lower the saw head or saw blade. And when you raise the saw head, the last cut indicator stays put and indicates where you did your previous cut. So really nice, easy to get to the correct previous cut. So when you make a cut, you raise the saw head up and move back, and then when you're going down again to position, you know that this is where I had my previous cut. So now it's really easy to go on to the next one. I want to make a 1-inch board. One turn is 1 inch and one increment for the curve. So that way I know that I'm making a 1-inch board and I'm removing one increment for the curve. And due to it being fixed steps, I know that it will be the exact same thickness over and over and over again. So super easy to use, and you get the exact measurement. It's very quick to go from one cut to the other without you don't have to do any more settings between every cut. And then on the other side, so this was the operator side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the other side, not operator.
Not operator side. So perhaps we could have a sneak peek under the hood. Pop the hood. Pop the hood. This is so nice. We can open the hood and it just stays open with the hatch or hatch on the top. So you don't have to remove anything. You just open it up and it stays in position. We have a safety switch making it impossible to start the motor while the hood is open, the cover. Looking inside here, we have the band wheels that are actually, they are band wheels, of course, but with spokes made like a fan wheel. So it really pushes the sawdust out with high speed and keeps the inside really clean and neat. And we've also designed it to have no horizontal surfaces where stuff can get stuck. So also a thing that makes this sawmill, and this goes for all of our band sawmills, you can go on milling for really long without cleaning the inside because it keeps clean by itself. So super nice. And then we have the Blade guide rollers, adjustable in all directions, which you don't see on bandsaw mills in this class. But that makes it really easy to adjust the saw blade so that it runs true to the rails. Also a very nice feature. And then of course we have the adjustable blade guide. We can slide it in and out to give the blade the best possible support as close to the log as possible. Did I forget anything?
I don't think
Blade tension.
Blade tension indicator on the inside, and we have the blade tension handle here on the outside. Easy to switch out the saw blades. Just release the tension, pull the blade straight out, put on a new blade, and then tension up and turn the wheels by hand. Really nice. Let's close it again. Imagine I got my own bandsaw.
Nice.
The B751 comes with 2 of these log supports. It's really good because these log supports are attached on the side of the cross bunks or log beds, and it's very easy to adjust them so that you get them exactly 90 degrees. And when you're making cants, or beams, you know that you get a completely square surface. And you can put them in 3 different heights. And of course, when you're making a cant, when you have a milled surface underneath or an edge, you don't need to use them. You have the edge actually built into the cross bunk. So easy to adjust them, and they keep the angle correct all the time, no matter what height you're using them on. Also, these 3 different height settings are also displayed on the scale. So we have 3 red arrows, markers, that actually show the position. So if you're having the log rests on the top position, we can see that we can go down to 165 millimeters without cutting into the log rests. So a really simple but nice feature. And of course, if you have them on the same height, it's better.
Much better.
Much better.
Yes.
And it also and it also comes with this clamp, and this log clamp is patented, and we get a lot of praise for it from our customers. Easy to use, clamps the wood really well, and I mean they are amazing. They're awesome.
They are the best.
They are the best. It's
securing the
it's
log.
a double extender, so we use the big one to take up the space between the log clamp and the log, and then we follow up with the handle to lock it against the log. So we're gonna have a look at it later when Anders rolls on the log and attaches these. So, but really good. And the B751 comes with 1 log clamp and 2 of these shorter log supports. What else?
Good.
What else? We have the toe board.
Yeah.
Simple,
Easy to use.
easy to use toe board, which works as a lever. really easy to attach to the saw bed. And to lift the log up on the thinner end, you just lift it up and move it to one of these grooves or notches in the toe board. And it also doubles as a cant hook. So we can actually use it to roll the log. A good accessory to purchase if you are milling logs that you know have a large taper. So normally when you have a log that's thinner in one end, we need to lift the thinner end up so that we get the center of the log, or the core of the log in the center. And Anders is actually going to demonstrate that later when using the toe board and how you can measure the taper.
Yes.
Yes! Did I say that it was 4.8 meters? You can mill 4.8 meters standard length. But you can, of course, extend it as long as you need.
Very good. Now you have said it.
Now I've said it.
What is the weight of the ready assembled part? I suppose the saw head.
The weight of the saw head?
Yeah.
It's around 200 kilos.
200 kilos.
Yeah. All in same is 425, I think, with a 13 horsepower.
So the complete sawmill, 425 kilos, and the saw head alone, 200 kilos.
Something
and what's that
yeah.
in? Is that like 400 pounds or something? If we're doing pounds.
Yeah.
Isn't pound,
I can't,
one kilo is 2 pounds, approximately, not really.
Okay,
But. And I actually forgot to mention, the lifting mechanism is chains. So it's not wires, but it's chains lifting the saw head up on the left and right side. Chains are very good because they lift exact no matter how you lift it up. I mean, we said that we had one turn on the handle. It's 1 inch in height difference on the saw blade. And that is the same if the saw head is down here or up here. So the chain system is a really robust yet simple solution and very exact. So we have a chain going from the height adjustment handle up to here, and then we have a rod going through here with 2 cog wheels at each end that lifts the saw head up, and it's also really easy to adjust the height on the left and right side by turning a nut on each end.
This is a very important feature, actually. One of the things that is so special with the Logosol bandsaws.
Yes, it's a really premium lifting system. I would say.
You
And
haven't
very
mentioned the water
reliable.
tank either.
No,
that's
the
so
water tank.
Nice.
Or is it a water tank?
I don't know. Tell us.
It's on the back part. We have a big beam, an aluminum beam, holding these 2 pylons together, stabilizing the saw head, and this actually doubles as a water tank. So, and it's the same on the B751 and the B1001, but on the B1001, the water tank is double the size, I think. So really cool and good option actually to build in the water tank in this square tube going from one side to the other. stabilizes the saw head, makes the saw head really stable, and still you can use it for water and for cooling lubricating the saw blade.
The design is really cool and look very modern.
And it's so clean. Looking at this side, it's just the motor, and we have the tank here that you don't think is a water tank, and everything is clean. It's easy to maintain. So super nice. Let's roll on a log, shall we?
I thought you never asked. You're gonna do that today.
Let's cut some lumber.
Let's cut some lumber. Milling Monday.
I think you take yourself so you can get it a little more up.
Do you need some help or?
Should I lift it or start
No,
rolling?
Roll it. Roll it. Roll first. I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget to send in your questions in the chat.
Do you want to turn it around and put the flat side down?
No, not if I'm gonna show the.
No, you
we take
want to
the-
show
You
the toe
have
board.
promised them. Yeah.
I promise to show the
take
toe
it
board, or that under.
This side back. On the.
Okay.
Yeah. We can use the.
We can use
We
the
can
tools,
use the tools we have.
tools that we have.
Where is it? Here. That one?
Yes.
You need a.
No.
Big muscle, small tool.
Yeah.
Small muscle, big tool.
Okay. Understood. But we can mention that we have a lot of nice log handling tools. So check out the web shop and website.
This is the log turner, and then we have the cant hook as well. We can show that. We've had this for a while. Really good tool, and that actually gives you the possibility to hold with one hook and then take another grip with the other hook. And this one, let's make a switch, is the new cant hook premium
Premium, yes.
that we have. So it's a really strong aluminum tubing here in a special shape to give it a lot of rigidity. And then we have these really sharp hooks that you can sharpen yourself even more to give you both strength and sharpness to cut in the log and turn even the big logs. I mean, it's super good. Looks really nice and works even better.
Both are very popular
Yeah.
tools. Yeah.
And available on our web shop. Go to logosol.com and search for the Smart Turner or the Cant Hook Premium.
We have to show this small one as well.
And we also have a regular hook, lifting hook, that you also can use to turn logs and to get a firm grip on the logs at the end if you need to work with logs that we normally do when we have a sawmill, right? And comes with a nice sheet that you can put in your, not in your pants, but
In your belt.
In the belt,
in the belt.
perhaps.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So you have it with you all the time. And that can also be found online if you go to logosol.com. Thank you. So are we ready? Now Anders is going to
Oj då.
display how he uses the saw blade to compensate for the taper in the log. So he places the blade on the thickest part of the log over here. He pushes down the last cut indicator, and then he moves along to the other side and uses the saw blade to measure the distance between the thickness of the log over there and over here. And to compensate for the taper, we have to lift it up half of that distance. So now we have 2 inches in total distance. So we have to lift it up 1 inch
Yeah.
here.
And then we take 2.
So two steps on the...
Maybe one more.
That was a bit...
Yeah, take one. We take one more.
Det var lite snålt. So,
Snort.
that was cheap.
Good.
One more.
One more.
Oh, yeah, one more. Yeah, come on. Perfect.
Good.
Perfect.
Nice.
So let's...
You wanna try?
See if you can start it.
Yeah. Shit.
It's a lot of technique.
Power.
It's like cutting through butter.
Yeah.
And you can actually hear that it's properly tuned, can't you? It's
Yeah,
it's a
special,
certain sound when you
yeah.
have a sharp blade and you know that the mill has been properly set up. And I'm only saying that because I helped.
Because you helped me doing it.
Yeah. So really nice.
Nice cut. A really nice log.
Yeah, and let's do another one.
More.
Huh?
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
I can make one.
Go again.
Your turn.
Oh. Congratulations, Andreas! You just won a band sawmill.
Oh. But now we can say the new demo bandsaw is invigd.
Ja,
Oh,
in
in action.
In action.
Ready for a new season.
ready for a
Yes.
new season. We premiered the new demo band sawmill, and what easy it was really easy when we used the last cut indicator.
Yeah.
Every one of us. So I mean, it's when you go and take the next cut, you know exactly where the previous cut was. You don't have to remember anything. You
Or
can
ask
the other one. I mean, we prefer not to talk to each other, and
Yeah.
of course
That's-
it's
Not so
It's
much
easy.
anyway.
only on Monday.
Only,
only on Monday.
only when we really need to.
Yeah. And now we didn't have to. We just kept
No.
on milling
Working.
and milling. Oh,
What is that? A really nice little flag?
oh,
A
you
Swedish
mean the
flag.
nice Swedish flag that we have here. And you know what? We are really proud to put the Swedish flag on our bandsaw mills because they are Swedish made, designed by Logosol, produced here in Sweden, assembled and shipped out here from the Logosol headquarters in Härnösand, Sweden. We're really proud of it, and that's why you can see the nice Swedish flag.
A high quality product, really.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. Are you ready for a question? We have one more.
Oh,
Any plans of assembly videos, especially for the F2 Plus?
yes. It's in the works.
It's gonna happen
It's going to happen soon.
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 Yes.
Yeah, it's in the works.
Yeah. So subscribe for the newsletter so we let you know when it is time
We
for
did,
it.
didn't we do some with adjustments on the
We did the not assembly video, but we did a live stream where we did the final adjustments
Yes.
before after you
For cut.
set it up.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, if you haven't seen that, have a look at the was it chainsaw mills
Chainsaw mills,
set
yes.
up
Yeah.
for before the first cut. I think we called it something like that, where we show the small settings you need to do to make the guide rail to set the guide rail straight, and then set the log lifters so that you know that they have the same position on left and right sides.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, and we have the competition. We need to remind everyone about the competition.
competition. What was that?
So next week we will announce who won. Oh, I began in the wrong end. No.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
we'll let you know who won next week. No problem.
A great competition.
A really good competition. No, but send in your building projects that you've done by using a Logosol product. So send that to live@logosol.com. You can win Logosol gadgets to a worth of 150 euros. So, I mean, I guess you have a lot of building projects that you made with our machines. So send them in to us and we'll pick a winner next week.
And you will announce. I will not join you next week. I'm off. Yeah.
Okay.
How should it go
Yeah.
if you're not here?
Yeah.
Perhaps we have more than one winner.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
I hope you enjoyed it, and that you learned something new that you didn't know about Logosol and our products. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to press the like button and the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, like our page to be notified of future live streams. We do live streams every week, Monday afternoon, in Sweden at least, 4:30 p.m. Central European time.
Milling Monday.
Milling Monday here at Logosol headquarters.
Take care.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye-bye.